Hey guys, Fozzie here. Welcome to another edition of Fozzie at Home. The plot, the cast, the movie, director, and the movie as a whole. Okay, now of course the inspiration for the Flintstones was like originally the Hanna-Barbera series. After making pretty good in with their movie in 1993, the producers decided to make another film. But John Goodman refusing to reprise his role at a time Rick Moranis had retired. So they ended up getting Mark Addy to play the role of Fred, and Stephen Baldwin to play the role of Barney. Because they were much younger than how old Moranis and Goodman were, this turned into a preview, and Kristen Johnson was got to be the role of Wilma. And this, everybody's scorning for some reason Rosie O'Donnell's role.
It's not the word.
As Betty, they ended up getting Jane Krakowski, and the movie was set up as a prequel. Incredibly, the prequel, I think, wasn't the worst, as it did keep some insight to what happened before this thing, but these just weren't the same characters. The side life with the Fairly Odd Parents movies, after they had an idea to try to originally do this with a younger kid, but he backed out at the last minute, and then they got this older kid to try to do the thing. The movie sucked, and the special effects were awful, and this looks more like a Mad TV skit rather than going into what was happening before. The film became very offensive, and there was next to nothing good about it. The film was pretty much crap, and I really don't even know why anybody would want to see it. So I think the inspiration goes to Fairly Odd Parents movie. I mean, at least the Flintstones is a good idea. The plot to the Flintstones movie is Wilma, who grew up rich, wants to escape to the real world and not marry a guy named Chick Rockefeller, who then plans to get her, and by rigging it so he sends Fred and Barney to Rock Vegas and stuff. Pretty good. Meanwhile, he's in debt, and figure that he marries Wilma, it could be an inheritance. And the movie was, in Fairly Odd Parents, however, it was the fact that Timothy is now grown up, and Cosmo and Wanda want to bring him back. This plot was pretty generic as it sounds. Then they go through a lot of things. Well, the thing is, we like these movies, the cartoon, because of how it works. As live action, it doesn't work. I'm gonna say Viva Rock Vegas, in spite of everything, still has the worst plot, because well, there's still some stuff I agree. So, anyway, as far as the cast, well, Rick Moranis and John Goodman were hard to replace as Bonnie and Fred. Mark Addy and Stephen Baldwin do a pretty good job in here. I mean, for some reason, Rosie O'Donnell gets a lot of disrespect for this role, but like, she really was good. I mean, like Jane Krasinski, not so much. I do, however, like this Wilma better than the other one. I mean, I like Elizabeth Porkins. I like Elizabeth Porkins, that's fine, but like, she just is no Wilma as I see it. In Timmy Turner, Grow Up Timmy Turner, however, like, they have a pretty good cast as well, such as Drake Bell, Jason Alexander, and Cheryl Hines, right? But like, this movie just doesn't work. I don't get why any of these actors would be in here. There is next to nothing good about it. I mean, the one thing I could stand about it was I guess like the CGI was okay. Oh, I'm gonna say the worst cast of the two goes to the Grow Up Timmy Turner. I mean, that one, at least Viva Rock Vegas tried. What about the production? Well, unlike Viva Rock Vegas' predecessor, this one flopped at the box office, which was like, actually not that really surprising. I mean, I did like the CGI and the sets were pretty good, but like, I don't know. But like, did they really think this movie was gonna do that good in the first place? I mean, you don't replace John Goodman in anything. You just don't. Although John Goodman has been in some pretty awful sequels, but that's not the point. I mean, like, Grow Up Timmy Turner, for God knows what reason, actually garnered a sequel, and Butch Hartman said it to be released. This garnered a sequel? Alright, Flintstones. Okay, the Flintstones movie was bad, period, but at least that I could kind of see, but I don't think it was bad enough to cancel a whole franchise. This thing got a sequel? Well, I guess as much as I hate to say it, the obvious one that's gotta win is Viva Rock Vegas. I mean, like, that one actually flopped. What about, like, now my favorite part, the movie as a whole. Well, in the end, I kinda like Viva Rock Vegas. Hear me out, it's a terrible movie, terrible. I wouldn't even see it with my sister and ex-sister when they went to the movies as a kid. I didn't like it, but there is a few good things I do like about it. I mean, got some nostalgia. With Grow Up Timmy Turner, there's flat out a mess everywhere. It makes me angry that it even exists. It actually makes Inspector Gadget 2 Inspector Gadget 2 fight. Fuck it, Inspector Gadget 2 look like a masterpiece. I mean, like, I don't know what to think after watching this piece of crap. So, in the end, I'm gonna say The Odd Life of Grow Up Timmy Turner wins. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Arrivederci.